Oh, good evening and welcome to Somebody's Heroes. We are back with the group that is set in the city of Taliva, the floating Arcanotech city. This is going to be so much fun. I'm Eric, I'm the Dungeon Master.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenel, she, her, and I am going to be playing Amalgamation 19 tonight. I'm Boss Jellybean all over the internet. You can find all my other projects through that.
Hey, I'm Mika, and I am playing Lemon Little Tart, our resident little druid. You can find me, Mika underscore Mactash on threads or anything Roll D5 related. ROLE D5. Cacao.
Hi there, my name's Matt, also known as War Tour Knight out there on the interwebs. You can find me anywhere with that. You can also find me doing things for To Be Diced Adventures. That's To Be Diced ADV. Tonight I have the pleasure of playing Tommy Rok'zhen, who is a biker orc, and we love how well I roll in this game.
Tommy's got the best rolls.
The best.
And I go by Reno. I use any all pronouns. I'm playing Cassiopeia. You can find me if you look really hard. Please don't. I don't need any stalkers.
Fantastic. So last time we left off with you guys finally getting a something to finish tracking the muffin thief from who stole a dozen free muffins from Cass's coffee breakfast
Coffee.
place.
Coffee.
It's just a shop with a coffee cup
Coffee.
sign outside. Just cup or
Coffee.
or whatever. It's called coffee, I reckon.
Coffee.
They sell coffee and give away free muffins.
And other things. Today was
But if
Muffin
you
Day.
steal them, you can get more than one free muffin.
You can get more than one free muffin anyway. I let Lemon do it.
That's totally fair. But you're following Goopy. This goo puppy that Amalgamation made last time. It's interesting. As you're getting closer to the source of the chemical thing,
Its ability is atmospheric chemical absorption, but
there we go.
basically it was given a piece of muffin and dissolved that into its body and now is following that chemical signature.
Yes, so
It
it
is
is
tracking
tracking
muffin chemicals.
chocolate chip muffin.
Ooh.
The specific flour used.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing,
Holy shebang.
which is slums flour, which is very not any different than normal flour. It's just
That poor people flower.
okay. So you guys cross the bridge going into the market district. You see there is a large department store that's about 10 stories tall.
Ooh.
That's not where Goopy is going, but you
Sure.
do see it.
Okay.
It is called
Goldor.
yes. In fact, if you catch it just right, sometimes the building does look gold, but it's not.
Is this still in the Wild Magic District?
No, we moved on into the market district.
Okay.
Um,
Right.
So anything here is intentional. These are crowded streets at this point. It is right around noon, so it's the big lunch crowd.
Can Cass have a fantasy Sharpie?
Sure.
Cass draws a butt on the building. Sneakily.
Roll a stealth check
Can I roll perception to see if I see this?
against that stealth check. Yeah.
18.
Wait, were
There's
you
no-
doing this?
There's no
Just
way.
on Goldor. Just on, like, the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
My perception is -1. There's no way.
It's into baby vandalism.
I got a 3.
as you walk away, Cass, a little drone floats over, looks at you, looks at the wall. A flash happens and it clears it. Prestidigitation just cleans it right off.
It's rude and efficient.
Right?
Graffiti is art. That deserves protection.
Aww.
Somebody put effort into that.
It just looks back at you. Not on Goldar.
Drop butt on you. She walks away.
And it floats away back towards the door where it just sits and perches on a pedestal. And
fantasy Roombas.
I go fat.
Basically. It's a drone Roomba.
it's a fantasy window washer that uses prestidigitation instead of
Fantasy
fucking...
Roomba is my new band name.
You guys continue following Goopy. And it is leaving behind a goop trail. That eventually dissolves-ish.
Ish. Cool.
But it takes about an hour for it to just
Ooh. Yeah, Lemon's
dissolve.
taking notes. Like, I'm not happy with that. No, it needs to be...
This is a
it
messy
needs to be less
creature.
conspicuous
Sure.
if I'm going to use this.
Yeah. Anything tracking this that knows it's a goo thing has advantage to track it. Pretty much the same as Amalgamation. If you're watching Amalgamation's feet, I'm imagining she's just leaving the same footprints for the same about an hour back. You'd be able to track her, no problem.
Just like in the lab where there was goo on everything. Like, this is, look, she is made of this. There's no getting around it.
She sounds like someone walking with wet shoes, just...
Yeah, it's not great. I will
Do you
say, though,
walk or do you slide?
at least for her, it doesn't necessarily disappear. It, like, reabsorbs into her body, so there's just, like, this long trail that eventually is
Like a slime.
As
like-
soon as
like
Amalgamation
tank
stops
treads.
walking, it just...
Yeah, it catches up.
I love it.
Nice.
Also, I guess you guys, maybe this would be happening because he has this ability, Goopy, like, going through the market, maybe going, like, in and out of camouflage, because he does have chemical camouflage where he can become invisible in the sense that, like, a chameleon can, so absorb, like, the colors behind him and become translucent. So,
Unless he knows you're following him, it's probably not right this second.
okay.
Because you guys are following him, and what's the point of following if you can't see what you're following?
That's fair.
I would just like to make canon that any question that we ask about how Amalgamation or Goopy works, Tommy is asking in-game as we're just walking around. So we all just understand everything that goes on outside. We all know it in character, too.
That is
Okay.
perfectly fine. I love that. So I'm gonna roll real quick to see how many stairs y'all get. Because y'all are an interesting bunch of...
Why?
Fair.
Can I
What makes you
roll
say
to
that?
see if I see any good sales on magic items?
You can absolutely roll perception checks, everybody. Because you
I
guys
have a
do see...
passive of 16.
Perfect. So you
Cool.
guys do see a few small shops, but anytime you see a small shop, it's like tiered, and there's like a small shop down below, and then it's terraced, and there's another shop behind it with another shop behind it. So they all go up, and people here build up because they don't have room to build out. Because you're on a floating city, there's only so much room. So everything decided to build up. It's a very vertical city.
So I rolled a
got
2
very
on
nice skyline.
perception.
You rolled a 2 on perception?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on perception, so Amalgamation being in a market for the first time, what incredibly useless item does she see that she wants to spend money on for the first time ever?
I have a 15 plus 6, 21.
Haha, I win
Fantastic.
23.
21, 23, and Tommy?
I will not roll this time. I'm gonna take the L. We know it's
This
gonna
time.
happen. We're gonna save it.
Fabulous. So Tommy,
This time.
you're watching Amalgamation and Goopy.
Mhm.
How attracted to shiny things is Amalgamation?
Extremely.
Okay.
Because we established in the vignette that, like, her whole aesthetic comes from her mom putting Lisa Frank style stickers all over her room and her bed. So
Oh god.
Yeah. So a guy comes up in a trench coat He's just a bald human. Wanna buy a watch?
Baldy, go.
How distracted does bald guy look by amalgamation?
He approaches Amalgamation and is like, wanna buy a watch?
Can I pickpocket the bald guy?
Go ahead and roll a
Amazing.
fucking perception.
Perception.
Not perception, sleight of hand, I'm sorry.
Ah, shit,
Alright.
I'm not doing... Okay, that was my first, 8.
Can I offer
I'm
help
gonna
by
do the help.
distracting this guy? Ooh.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll again, Cass.
Haha, I love that we're all on board with stealing from this man.
Wanna buy a
Wait,
watch?
so does that mean that Lemon and Tommy are both like on either side of this guy? Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
just like staring up at him, head tilted, like, get lost, Baldy.
Nine.
Eat a chode.
Reno,
Tommy's gonna-
throw out that die.
So Cass, you don't
It's
get
the
anything off of
code.
him. You don't get anything off of him. And he just looks at you like, hey, why are you trying to steal a watch? You want to buy one?
I
One
didn't
silver.
try to steal anything.
Hey man, I got a better idea. Why don't you take all them watches, tie them end to end, put it around like a belt? That way you can actually have a waste of time like this conversation is. Alright, now turn around and get out of here.
Oh,
God damn.
Roll a fucking intimidation check on that one.
That?
God
Roll
damn.
for
Intimidation.
psychic damage.
I have a +5.
That's what's it?
Like, roll a d10 for psychic damage.
Almost.
Turns out Tommy knows vicious mockery.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
It's a 9 + 5, so 14.
14. Meet it, beat it. Go ahead and roll a d4 psychic damage
This poor guy.
against want to buy a watch
Amazing.
guy.
While
4.
this is all happening, are any of the watches cute, or are they just all like regular gold watches?
There's silver, gold. One of them like has like what looks like a fluorescent butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So while this entire thing is happening, Amalgamation picks up the one with the fluorescent butterfly, takes all of the gold she has inside of her body and throws it at this guy, and then starts to walk away because she has no idea how money exchanges go. And that's just
Lemon's gonna pick up those coins.
checks out.
How many
You now
coins
have-
was it?
You have 51 gold. She
Awesome.
just shot at this guy.
Yeah, I'm
The
just gonna
richest
pick it up,
person
like,
in the party.
you don't need to... It's
I
fine.
paid. I paid for the watch.
I now have 594 gold.
And then she's gonna put it inside her body, and it's just gonna be floating in there.
There's a floating butterfly watch inside.
Yeah.
Love it.
Don't
Yeah.
most like soft metals dissolve in acid, and that's how you can tell if stuff is gilded?
Shh. She has the ability to control whether she dissolves it or not.
I can. Well, okay. We'll say that when I put it in there, does it start to dissolve? So do I
It
know
does a
not
little
to?
It
Okay,
does
then
a
I
little bit.
then I stop it the second that I like feel. You guys see a bunch of bubbles coming off of it, and then it stops.
So what did you get on that D4
A
for your
4
psychic damage? 4?
Is this
Yeah.
common or dead?
might be.
You just die
You
from
very
that
well might
insult?
be.
He just turns around and he's like, hey. Well, he turns around, looks at Tommy's like, sure, and he just foams at the mouth and collapses.
I mean,
Ugh.
Cassiopeia is walking away from the body on the ground now, knowing that we're in rich people town.
is he dead or is he unconscious?
Go ahead and roll a medicine check. If you want to take a second to check the pulse.
Cassie's not leaving entirely, but she is at the periphery of the group now.
Gonna
Amalgamation
do
has
one
no
better.
idea that anything wrong has occurred.
I'm gonna do one
Seems
better.
totally
No,
normal.
no check necessary. I'm just gonna kind of like roll my eyes, like, oh shit, this shit happens all the time. Hey, buddy, wake up! I'm gonna slap him in the face and give him 1 point of lay on hands.
Perfect. So he's down, he's unconscious, but he's just foaming at the mouth, like twitching.
Amalgamation's gonna lean over to Lemon and be like, "Does that happen every time you buy something?"
We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Lemon, you see a button vendor off to the
Okay.
left-hand side.
Yeah.
That sells buttons and pins and patches and generic welcome to Tauliva. I came to Tauliva and all I got was a stupid t-shirt. And then there's another one that's got Tauliva with just a jewel. Because Tauliva is also known as the jewel of the continent. And you see that little shop off to the side where you could spend your money if you chose. But you're looking for magic, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. But also we're following Goopy right now, so...
Oh, no, this is all in the direction of Goopy. This is all in the direction of Goopy. You're still following Goopy.
Yeah.
You do see a small little stall vendor. It's only like a 5 foot by 10 foot deep vendor. On the bottom of their little terrace thing, and it's an open air vending because, well, it makes sense this time of year. And they're selling jewelry. Some of it you can tell it glimmers like it's magical. They're selling rings and amulets and watches and
Ooh.
Hey, you look like you need an earring.
Are you trying to hustle me?
No, I think you just need an earring.
Earring?
Yeah.
What earring?
I got an earring of debauchery.
Debauchery. Do I look like a debauchery type?
I mean, it.
Yeah, if you don't want to
might-
answer that, then maybe you shouldn't say that to me, buddy.
You might be interested.
What does it do?
It gives you a bonus on getting the ladies to like you the right way.
Who says I like ladies? Who says I
then
like
the
anyone?
gentlemen. The people of your interest.
Mm-hmm. Let me just turns and walks away.
The rest of you saw this exchange. He wasn't quiet about it.
Swipe right.
Okay,
button.
I'm gonna go up and ask specifically, tell me all about the earring of debauchery. And she's gonna try to swipe something while he's talking about the earring. And she's showing so much interest in this earring.
Of course. Go
Trying
ahead
to
and
distract him.
roll a sleight of hand.
Be better. 16, much better.
Better than the 5 he rolled on his dice.
Ha!
You managed to steal something. You can either look at it right now, or you can just pocket it and check it later.
I'm just pocketing it. You don't look at what you're
Perfect.
stealing while you're stealing it in front of the guy you're stealing it from.
No, but like a glance, because you rolled so
Nah.
high above him, you had the chance to glance down to see what you got.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
So you just you grab a thing and pocket it as he's telling you all about this earring of debauchery that gives you a bonus to persuasion of your preferred sexuality or gender.
Wow, that's so cool. I'm celibate. Sorry, I gotta go. My friend's that way. Bye.
Anyone else gonna approach this jewelry vendor selling shinies?
Nah, I'm broke.
Yeah, I also just paid all my money for the watch that is now floating inside of me, so...
Yeah, that's fair. So you guys follow Goopy for a bit more, and you see a Tau bike parked up against a bakery that just says Muffins with a picture of a muffin and other assorted bread.
What do I know about the bike?
Roll a I'm gonna say roll a history check, but you get advantage
I'll
on
do
it.
that. Okay, I'll do that while they have their
While
exchange.
they're perfect.
Hey, Cass, is this where you get your muffins from?
No, I get my muffins from the oven.
Do you think this is where the stolen muffins are?
Yeah, I think I'm where they get their muffins from, actually.
At least
They need to
that.
pay you a finder's fee. Let's fuck them up.
Yeah, no, they're not stealing my muffins to sell to rich people. That's not okay.
Amalgamation, you're hearing the words rich people and stuff like that for almost like the first time. Like, money is still very strange to you.
I know it was important because the dean cared about it, but I don't really
He
have a
cared about
grasp
money a
on,
lot.
economy.
No. You got paid because he had to put you on a payroll.
Yeah.
Like,
be changed from experiment to employee.
He got paid minimum wage because he knew he could get away with it.
Less than.
I mean, to be fair, she's made 51 gold over the course of a year and a half, right? Since she became an
Roughly.
adult.
Yeah.
So, so I think she would like just be listening to this and just like be looking between them, like, and nodding, like she knows exactly what's happening, but not commenting at all. Just like,
Smile and nod.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
History check was with advantage, was a natural 20 for a total of 19.
That is a bike you remember because you remember eating its dust.
Only for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, until he wrecked it and it flew up in the air, and yeah,
So,
but it's the same
so it
bike.
was restored.
Yeah. Very well, in fact. Well beyond the means of someone who is from the slums.
It's not Bruce's handiwork, is it?
It's not Bruce's handiwork.
Didn't think so, but just had to check to be sure.
It's someone who uses more expensive parts than Bruce. And Bruce uses good parts.
Absolutely does. Interesting. Everybody's just gonna see Tommy just kind of like do a 360 walk around of this bike and just kind of give it a nod. Just look down and be like, that muffler's new, and kind of give it a little flick just to like listen to it. Huh. Yeah, last time I saw this bike, it was actually flipping about 3 stores in the air behind me.
You know the owner?
Not personally, but let's just say he didn't win. He didn't win the Brink race a few years ago.
Well, that means nothing to me.
Meant everything for me. Anyway, let's go
Is he
inside.
an asshole?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that means something to me.
Remember them big boys you were asking about? Yeah, he's one of them.
Oh, okay. So we're definitely in the right place.
The license plate on the back just says BGS BOZ.
Yeah, this is it.
We found the right thing. So Goopy did good.
Goopy did good.
Goopy did so
His
good.
neck, Goopy's neck is back to normal.
Good boy, Goopy. And you see Amalgamation like leans down and just picks up the dog and then puts it back into her body. It's just...
I was gonna ask if I could pet him, but now it seems inappropriate.
Oh, sorry. And then she pulls him back out and puts him down in front of Cassiopeia.
The question stands in a more practical sense. Can I pet him?
Yeah, Goopy. And I guess the dog would like look at her and she goes, no burn.
You can
I
pet
appreciate
him.
that. I give him... I imagine it starts as a pet, and then she just ends it as a pat.
I mean,
Like,
it's
that's
like
not
it's like touching slime. You're touching
like,
a giant thing of slime. So-
Oh, by the way, Goo Girl, do you have, like, a name that calls you Amalgamation?
Amalgamation 19. My doctor mom calls me Malachi, but I have not chosen a name yet.
And you see, of one of the 3 backpacks that are floating inside of her, she pulls out a piece of paper that has like a list of names on it, and she hands it to you.
Can I call you Amy for short?
Sure. You see her look over the list. Basically, it's a list of, I don't know if you'd be familiar with them, but there are a bunch of female scientists, because her mom gave her a list of female scientists and was like, these are appropriate names for you.
Yes. Actually would recognize several of them, Cass, because you've seen them come up in the field because you're way over 70, right?
Yeah.
So you have seen scientists come and go, and some of these are older names, but you remember them from your education back when the slums weren't quite as slummy.
So Amalgamation sees the name Amy as one of the approved names and goes, okay, my name is Amy. That's a good name. And then she puts the paper back.
Okay, Amy.
Yeah, we're going to stick with Amy because Amgel Nation or whatever you said, that's a lot for me. So Amy's a
Oh,
lot
I
better.
love that band.
So Amalgamation has an official name now.
Amy 19.
Amy 19.
Amy 19's not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, could be worse. Oh.
So we're gonna
Okay.
go in here and bust some skulls over some muffins.
Yeah. It's the principle of the thing. Don't forget.
It's the principle.
All right, so you guys walk in. You see muffins and other assorted breads. You see some conchas. You see some sourdough. You see fresh wheat. You smell, and this wave of just fresh cooked bread wafts right over you, or through you, as the case may be.
Why did they need to steal my muffins? They have ovens. They have wheat. They have rich people flour.
Do they have ovens?
There's no people in this main room right this second, but you do see the counter where there's a little bell that says ring for service.
Is this a front? Is this a money laundering scheme?
That's brilliant.
I hadn't considered that.
I have a question. I don't technically have, like, a mechanical way of doing this, but if I pick up one of these muffins and just put that inside my body, can I tell if it's the same kind of muffin that Goopy ate earlier, now that Goopy is, like, a part of
Because
me?
Goofy is in you, yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Is it the same muffin?
Nope.
Oh, interesting. This is not the same muffin.
So somebody said
That one was a
why-
poppy seed.
Oh.
It wasn't even
Yeah.
chocolate chip, it was poppy seed.
Are there
Try the chocolate chip ones,
muffins
Amy.
out here?
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a chocolate chip one and try that.
Similar. The chocolate's from the same source,
But it's not the same muffin.
but it's not the same muffin because Cass adds an extra ingredient into their muffins.
This one's only 80% the same muffin.
80% match.
Huh.
Enhance.
I guess we can't fight them right now. We no longer have reasonable doubt.
Roll perception checks for anyone who's just kind of listening about to see what they can hear.
I feel like I'm really consumed on
investigating
muffin
the muffins.
analysis.
Yeah, 8. I'm
Takes
so much
a
more
lot of
focused at
energy.
looking at the muffins than I am listening to the building.
Yeah,
So I would
guys,
say Lemon or Tommy.
I found it, guys. That's a natural 20.
Oh. All right.
At 20 perception?
Yeah.
Alright, so Tommy,
There you
you
go.
are on a roll. This is your second nat 20.
Whoa. Slow down. Not on the roll yet, so calm down.
Don't jinx it.
Two's a roll. Two's a
Everyone
roll.
knock on wood.
I actually have a wooden desk. We just made
Same.
of actual real wood. So
Knock on it, Eric.
I did.
You're the one who said it. Continue.
So, Tommy, you found a tapestry that is just a giant loaf of bread that you're standing next to, and you hear behind it a conversation. Oi, where'd you get this bread? These muffins, where'd they come from? Dude, I just brought them to you because I know you sell muffins and bread. I've read the sign. I've been here before, bro. Yeah, well, this is not for you to bring me your stolen bullshit, Jedediah. You know better.
He wasn't. That was his own initiative.
This guy's trying to sell muffins to a bakery.
Mom, I need at least four gold. I gotta buy my room for the night. Come on, man. If I don't, I'll get arrested.
Oh,
The
okay,
festival's
this just
coming
got
up.
sad.
I don't have a place to live. I
This got
didn't
really
win.
sad.
3 years ago, I got beat out in that race that was supposed to be my livings for the year. That's not my problem, Jedediah. You know better. I told you not to bring me your stolen bullshit yesterday when you brought me that loaf of sourdough.
At that point, I'm going to ring the bell for service.
Oh, you just hear that kind of an argument. Crystal clear. And you know this guy is the same guy who you raced 3 years ago. 100% now. And I don't know if you feel bad or not. I'm going to let you tell me, but you just found out without you, he basically has been living on the streets.
I'm going to ring the bell for service.
Cass doesn't know this. Cass didn't hear that.
No. No, Cass doesn't. Oi! Tommy, you still hear him talking to Jedediah. He's like, Jedediah, you stand your ass back here until I'll be right back. I got a customer out front. He opens the tapestry and comes up to the front where you're standing. Yeah, what can I do for you? Welcome to Mav's Muffins.
Mav's Muffins. I ain't never been in here before. I see you got a lot more than just muffins in here. How long you been around?
I've been here for going on 20 years. 20
goddamn years. Wow, that is a impressive feat for a baker. Look at that. Is this your passion? Is this what you want to do? Is this the next stepping stone?
It's my store.
All right, I got
It's
you.
not a stone. It's a fucking store. The fuck you think this is?
Figure of speech. No worries there. Hey, so
and the guy in front of you is a very large, heavy-set man with a baker's apron on, and he's got the monk's hair.
Yeah.
So shaved on the top, but he's got hair all the way around, and he's an older gentleman, you'd say probably around 45 or 50. And he's honestly straight up human. So he's about 5'7", give or take. And
Gotcha.
he's just standing there talking to you.
Do we all hear this conversation?
Oh yeah, he's out in the room with you guys.
So I got a thing that I'm going to later. We got a party. I was looking, something to try to keep a few things.
I got cupcakes coming out the oven in a minute.
Cupcakes, I got you. Well, I got 10 gold. What you got for me?
Baker's dozen. Comes out in 5 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Now I do want to say a few years back I had a wee accident and bum knee. Now you got a strapping young lad that can take that out to my cart outside.
Ah, sure do. Jedediah, get your ass out of here.
I appreciate
Bring them
that.
cupcakes here in 5 minutes too. Got a customer who needs you. He's got a bum knee.
And I'll wait for
my
Jedediah
from the back. Yeah. I'll bring him out in a couple.
How much are they gonna run me? Is that what's
Just your 10. Your 10's fine.
Perfect. Gotcha. And I will give him the 10 gold that I have.
Perfect. You want them boxed or individually wrapped, or how you want them packaged for you?
Just a box will do,
All right. I will go ahead and get that together, and as soon as them muffins come out, we'll pop them right in that box and give them to you.
Absolutely.
We'll take them on out for you.
Yeah, I'll meet you guy outside. How about that? Alrighty.
Works for me.
I'm gonna kind of give a nod to everybody and limp my way outside.
Is that like a nod to follow you?
Interpret how you will. Just like a little yeah.
Roll a deception check on that limp. Not that you don't have because you're healed at this point. You're fully and perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's an 8 plus 3, so 11.
All right, you beat him. Not a problem.
When Tommy walks away from the guy and gives us all a nod, Amy is gonna be like,
Should we not tell him that 80% of his muffins are stolen?
I understand how you came to that specific conclusion, but that's not how muffins work.
I don't understand.
There's no way Let's go outside.
Oh, okay.
He didn't take my muffins and remove 20% of them. They're different muffins.
Oh, so just some of the ingredients are the same.
Yes.
And that's
not the same.
That's legal.
Yes, it's legal to use the same recipe. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
that we are instructing this creature's moral compass.
Yeah, be careful.
Starting off true neutral with the flat slate. Never been outside before.
Oh boy. I
So
guess
far I've learned you're allowed to steal 80% of someone's product and sell it as your own.
I
That
mean,
applies to
as long as it
everything.
as long as it's not trademarked or copyrighted.
We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't.
Yep. That's a thing.
we already. Would it be worth it to do an investigation check right now?
You can. On what are you looking for?
Everything. I'm just looking around,
Okay.
see if I can get any last info.
Perfect.
It's not good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Doesn't even look. None of these muffins even look delicious. Let alone. They're edible, technically. Smells delicious in here, but none of this bread stuff in here is appealing to you. You prefer the stuff in the slums. It tastes better for some reason.
It's the poor people flour. It's like how New York has better bagels because of their water.
Oh god. Anyway, you guys all go outside,
Uh-huh.
and Tommy, they all followed you and came outside.
I'm gonna look to Lemon and Cass specifically, just kind of like shake my head like, this ain't the one.
You're
don't have
telling
my
them this
muffins?
isn't the place?
Not that this isn't the place, but like, we kind of came to a mutual moral understanding of like, you know, fantasy Jeff Bezos is going to lose his fantasy motorcycle. This ain't somebody that we have to do that to.
Okay.
I'm gonna tape 8 gold to the bike, or put it somewhere on the bike.
Wait, did they or did they not steal my muffins? I'm very confused.
Absolutely did, but
Okay.
It
I
wasn't.
think that you can probably let him know that they were free, rather
Oh.
than anything
Okay. So this isn't a...
vengeance-y.
Okay. New question, why did he bring my muffins here?
Because he's even dumber than I am. He's trying to sell. Yeah, he's trying to sell muffins to a bakery.
Oh. Oh no, honey.
Yeah. So this one needs help.
Yeah, so I'm putting 8 gold somewhere on the bike. So like,
There's a pouch at the back side.
yeah, I put it in the pouch.
He's got a pair of saddlebags on the back.
Is he... Just thought left, where'd it go? Now come back. Oh yeah, are we bought cupcakes. Can we at least... I don't know, I came here on a mission, and... I'm kind of at a loss now.
I understand that. Long story short, I kind of overheard a little conversation from our old boy Jedediah. He's financially hurting.
Does he need a job?
You can ask him when he brings out some muffins that I definitely don't need him to carry for me.
You ordered cupcakes, love.
I didn't say that I was the smartest.
So you guys are all having this conversation while Amy is like watching and like taking notes, and she writes down, when people steal from you, pay them 1 gold.
God.
Yep,
I'm gonna
that's
offer
exactly how that
Jedediah
works.
a job when he gets out here.
When people steal from you, offer them a job.
It's because I'm taking the gold back. So for some reason, I thought I overheard that he needs the 4 gold for a place to stay.
He needs 4, yeah.
So I
Well,
did
you did
not-
find out he is poor,
Tommy-
so
Yeah, Tommy said that he was in need.
Yeah. So okay,
Like-
8 gold. Yeah, in his pouch.
so just a single gold piece.
He said 8.
8. Yeah.
8? Okay.
Yeah, I scratch out 1 gold and I write pay them 8 gold.
As you see Lemon pull out the 1 and put in 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fabulous. It's not your gold anyway, it's Amy's.
I'm learning so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll wait for big boy Jedediah.
Alright, so Jedediah comes out carrying a box of muffins. I mean, cupcakes.
See?
They're the same thing. They're the
Muffin.
same thing. It's fine. We don't have to get into this.
Muffin cakes. Just cupcakes.
Cup
It
things.
says, and he's a Goliath, so he's standing about 7'2".
Yeah, he's taller than Tommy is.
And he's like, yeah, well, I heard you guys needed this put in your cart, but I don't see a cart.
Yeah, that's fine. And he's gonna take the box like without an issue and just kind of look up at him and just go, hope you can get back on this thing.
You know my muffins were free, right?
Oh, wait. You... shit. And he starts running.
Wait, no.
Not even, like, he's not even taking his bike at this point. He's just running away.
When confronted by someone, run.
Do you need a job?
He's just... run.
What is...
He-
What? Does...
Yeah, he was...
Sure?
He works for the baker.
Does...
Does he? Because he said he was unemployed, needs money.
He needs the money.
The baker baked
Yes.
goods.
Yes.
The,
Exactly.
the job he has, that he's saying he has, is in his mind. It's a fictional job that he's
No.
invented.
His job only pays him 1 gold a day. He needs 4 for his room and board,
Oh, okay.
so he was trying to make more
Okay.
by
okay.
selling
Sorry,
to his
four
boss.
gold a
So-
day? That's...
Wild.
That's a lot. This
Yeah,
He's
that's
being
a lot.
overcharged.
Actually, I take it back.
He should move. He needs roommates. It's okay. We'll take his bike.
Can I at least have my muffins back?
They're in the back.
I'm taking your bike.
Why are you
He stops
running?
at that, and he's like, he turns around, looks at you guys, and says, "Oh shit."
Choosing to run when his bike was right there was such a wild choice.
That is why he's like, "Oh shit."
Get back over. Jesus, you're making a scene.
He slumps down and slowly, like, he knows he just got defeated by logic. Like, shit. And he's just muttering to himself, I should have brought my fucking bike. Should have just jumped on the bike and driven away.
As he's walking back over, Amy's gonna like kind of like pull on Lemon's jacket real quick and be like, just so you know, Goopy also has containment goo if you need him to apprehend criminals.
Good to know.
Incredibly useful now.
He gets back over to the bike, he gets on it, and slowly starts driving away.
Hey, what? She jumps away. Hey, no, we're talking. We're talking now. We're talking now.
What? I told you, muffins are in the back. Marv's got them. He just didn't pay me for them.
Why were you trying? No, I already know why you're trying to sell. Do you need help?
Roll a persuasion check.
11.
Okay, he got a 12 on the die. No, not from you.
Okay, she takes a different. She
As he
takes a
revs
different
up-
stance. Hands on hips, not moving. And what's that supposed to mean?
I have someone who helps. That's how I got my room. And he starts to back up.
Your room that you needed the money to get to sell my stolen free muffins from?
Yeah, now if you don't mind, I'm gonna go make some more money.
And you said he didn't pay you for the muffins that you stole from me that were free?
No, Marv didn't pay up.
So you still don't have money for a room tonight, do you?
I'm about to go make it. Tow'mak has a brand new invention.
Is it bread that you're gonna sell to your boss who's not gonna pay you for the bread?
No, it's something that if I bring to my other boss, I will make 100 gold off of, and he'll give me free room and board for like a month.
Who's the boss?
And he just points to the back of his jacket. It's Biggs!
Would I know who Biggs is?
Yeah, on reputation alone. Uh-huh. You know he is, the head of a biker gang, known as Biggs Boys. Normally, they deal in petty theft, speeding, general rowdiness.
They deal in speeding.
They deal in speeding. They are,
Jaywalking.
honestly, if anyone speeds, it's probably a Biggs boy.
Yeah. Look, you Biggs boys tend to just do petty stuff. You're going to steal from a company?
Yeah, I'm about to go do it all by myself. As he backs up more to get around you guys.
Going to pull out my sickle and stick it right up against one of the wheels. Like, right behind, since he's backing up.
Roll an attack check.
Like, I'm not going to actually cut it, but...
Yeah.
What is it? It's a... Really? Only a +2? What? Fine.
Do you have a 0 on strength and dex?
No. It does... Sickle is only simple. It's not verse. It's a 17 plus 2, 19.
Perfect. You're able to put it up against the back without it actually cutting the wheel.
Yeah.
It digs into it, and then he stops, feeling the pressure.
Should I activate the containment goo?
Goo is tired. Just one.
Okay.
You see that Amy pulls Goopy out of her body and puts him down. And then he's gonna use containment goo. So the bike, I guess, has to make a DC 12 dexterity throw or be restrained for 1 minute.
I don't think the bike actually has a dexterity.
Cool. It gets clogged with. You see that like Goopy basically like goes to like howl, but a bunch of goo just gets like hacked out of its mouth, and this goo gets like stuck in the back wheel.
Fabulous.
And, technically, a creature can make a strength check against the DC using a bonus action to scrape the goo off if it wants to. But...
Okay, cool. And he starts turning around to actually start clean. The fuck is this shit?
Goo.
As he starts cleaning off the goo.
Okay, we're gonna talk, and you're not gonna try to run away again, okay? Or the goo will be on you.
Fine, what do you want?
Walk me through the logic here, okay? So, like, petty theft on this road is punished pretty harsh. You're gonna steal something from Toh'mak alone when you just thought to run away from us when your bike was right here.
I mean, do you want to help?
I would like you to not die. This is a little above your pay grade.
I mean, yeah, but Big said 100 gold to whoever brought it in.
And, well, okay, what even is it, and why is Big
I don't
interested?
know.
You don't even know who you're going after.
No, I didn't stay that long. I already left to go get your muffins.
God, okay, let's just...
This guy's got like a 6 intelligence.
Yeah,
Let's
this
just
is-
let him go. He's causing harm to no one.
Okay.
Himself.
He's gonna hurt himself, but that's
I'm
his
done with
choice
him.
at this point.
Amy writes down, "We don't want dumb people to die."
That's a good point.
Put a star
getting it,
next to
Amy.
that one.
I remove my sickle and just say, just go. Please just go. I'm done. I'm done.
He finishes cleaning the goop off, hops on his bike, and says,
I'm gonna take my 8 gold back.
"Hey, what are you getting in my bag for?"
I'm just
Buddy.
taking back something I thought you needed.
I'm gonna give him the 4 and be like, stay away from Toh'mak. Get a room for the night.
Well,
Get a better job.
shit. That was, roll a persuasion check on the get a better job part. That's plenty of money. I don't have to go do nothing no more.
Apply
It's
yourself.
$4, sir. 11.
11.
Get a better job, and if you can't find a better job, go back to the cup store, and I'll figure out something to do with you, okay?
He,
Why would you do that? You just signed this man up to come back to your store in
Yes, I'm gonna give him a job. If anything else, he can prevent other people from stealing my muffins.
I mean, but like, can he? Cause he's real dumb. He's really dumb.
I'm sure
I
can
just
give
want to
him
remind
basic-
you.
No, he's very stupid. He's stupid, but like he's buff.
he can pet the cat.
Cass, the muffins are free.
Yeah, but I still don't want people robbing my shop. There's more things than muffins in there. Such as my cat.
Oh, so you don't want people to steal your cat?
Yes.
I'm real good at petting cats.
I don't. Think
Buddy,
we
you're
should
not
I thought you
go
were
near
leaving.
the cat.
Go find a job.
You offered him 4 gold and convinced him to get a better job. So he's like, oh, do I have to quit Marv?
No, but you need something that pays more than one. You're an adult.
Adult. Well, alright, I'll go look for... Anyone here got a job?
Go back
As
to
he
the
just
cup.
wanders the street yelling for about... asking for a job.
Jedediah.
What?
Go back to
I'm
the
just
cup
gonna
shop.
I'm gonna
Eat some
turn on the
muffins.
cycle for him.
Be quiet. I'll be back later.
Okay, he
I'm
hops
adopt-
on his bike and starts driving off.
I'm adopting this large idiot.
Jedediah.
Oh no!
You guys see Marv just at the door, like he scratches his stomach and he's like, "Thank you. I appreciate you giving my boy a job."
Why are we only paying him a gold today? Oh, you were listening.
Oh yeah, I heard the whole thing. It was funny as hell.
Well, you're welcome. Why were you only paying him a gold a day? You're here. He bought these 12 muffin or cupcakes for 10 gold.
Yeah, that does seem kind of fucked up, huh?
He was trying to sell you stolen muffins so he could
Nothing,
sleep
nothing.
tonight. You're not off the hook either, sir.
Well, I didn't know he needed that for fucking. Yeah, I did. I'm just being a douche.
Yeah, I was about to say, he flat out told you directly, and I quote, "I need money so I have a place to stay."
It's not my fault he left home. Could have had a free place. That dipshit left the house. I had a free room.
This guy is so dumb, guys. I don't.
Jedi is a special kind of dumb.
I've adopted a large idiot.
Real fucking dumb.
Hey, maybe he has some special talents, such as punching people I tell him to punch.
Well, you could probably do that. He's also really good at flipping bikes.
We can use that too. I don't know for
Not
what.
when he's still on the bike.
Roll perception check, Tommy.
Is flipping
And
a bike a
Cass.
job? Can you get paid for flipping bikes?
3.
3. Okay.
If you use flipping as the term of like getting something and then selling it, technically that's a job. Or
Oh, is that what you
stealing.
mean?
No, I mean literally. He actually fucked his shit up and flipped his bike 30 feet in the air and destroyed it and knocked himself out of the race.
Wait, didn't he lose that race by teleporting?
No, that was somebody else. There was
Oh, okay.
somebody with a different.
I was gonna say, he doesn't seem like
biker
someone who
gang.
can use magic.
No, he didn't use no magic. No, that was
That was one of Sly's saboteurs.
Okay, now what?
Alright.
Well-
Marv's still standing there. Are you guys gonna deal with Marv at all? Or he's just like,
Can I have my muffins back, sir?
yeah, here you go. He hands you a bag that's still got your muffins in it.
Thank you.
The bag
Got 'em.
is incredibly light for having for having a dozen muffins in it.
I look in the bag.
There's more than just the 12 muffins in it,
And it's light?
and it's light.
What does that mean?
What's in the bag?
Back
it
of
in a-
holding?
Bag
yeah,
holding.
it's in a different bag.
Inside is all of Jedediah's
Convenient.
Oh, this- oh. You sweet summer child.
Oh, Jesus.
I've adopted a full-grown man today.
I thought Amy was gonna be the baby of the group, but no, that's Jedediah. Jesus Christ.
Amy's now the big sister.
Hey, at least we have a bag of holding now. Alright.
I mean, that's fair. It's got a great axe in there, a nice set of armor, like a nice set of like +1 leather armor, a pair of boots,
You think he remembers any of this?
No.
and a bunch of clothes. Not folded up or anything, just thrown in there like you would the pile of clothes that are half clean on your floor. You can
Before
still
laundry.
wear because
Yeah.
they're not dirty yet.
Yeah. 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 I know. Yeah.
I love
know.
how Mika's hand is just in his face.
I was about
like
to say, he's been
done.
facepalming for like 3 minutes.
I think Lemon left. Took Goopy with him. Like I needed Goopy for a reason, so I'm probably just starting my next case right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you took Goopy, Amy's going with you because
Yeah.
they're attached. Well, actually, I guess no. Amy could stay back because she'll know where Goopy is at all times. It's literally a part of hers.
Yep.
Or maybe I just went back to the. I guess if we're still in the shopping district, I went back to check out the guy's wares, see if there's anything cool.
The jewelry guy.
Lemon looked at this whole shitstorm that just happened and went, well, Goopy works.
Yeah.
Well,
Scientific achievement.
Yup. The tracking device works. Okay, cool.
Yes.
What's next?
Mika,
so-
you mentioned having another investigation, right? Earlier? Or no?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, we got Goopy for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I got Goopy for a reason. Off the top of my head, GM, stop me if not. I think I'm bending down next to Goopy, and I bring out this old piece of cloth that belonged to Biscuit, my friend who who went missing 10 years ago.
Yet another bread product.
And I hand the cloth over to Goopy, and I say, it's been 10 years. I don't know if you can get anything from this, but let's try.
Okay, do you give him the whole cloth or just a piece?
Just a piece.
Okay. It dissolves. He extends his neck up, spins his skull around a full 360, like he's trying to detect what might be nearby, and comes down and gives you so his chemical thing only works within a certain
Yeah, it's 300 feet.
Yeah.
within a certain range.
Yeah, 300
It's
foot
not
radius.
it's not detecting anything right this second. So it gives you can see that its eyes have a hint of sadness in them.
Oh.
That just means 300 foot radius from here. Maybe he could detect it later.
Correct. It's not an impossibility that they could find it, but right now, unfortunately, Goopy has nothing found. However, I need to grab my D100 here, because this is where shit gets fun.
Why?
Super fun.
What?
Because I needed a D100. Why not?
But,
I had a
okay.
roll table built specifically for this by one of our fabulous people behind the scenes. That is a 77. Fantastic.
But what does it mean?
Yeah, what the fuck
I
does it
know.
mean?
What does a 77 mean?
Yeah.
Ooh. And that is a 2. Let's go with Tommy. Tommy, your phone rings.
Ring, ring.
Telephone.
Oh shit! I gotta take this. Hello.
Wait, you're not big? Wait!
I am big actually. What's going on?
Roll a deception check.
I'm not lying. I'm a big person.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Can I argue
Roll
that this is a
contacts.
persuasion check? Actually, it's the same bonus, so we're just gonna find out if I
Roll
win.
context.
All right, Paladin.
It's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Jesus.
Perfect. He actually now thinks you're 100% big because he rolled a 2 on the die.
Good shit.
Oh, hey, we need help up here in the government district. We're about to break into the jail cell and free Lil Man.
Oh shit. Yeah, what would you need doing with that? Yeah. Do I know that man? Lil Man. Does that make sense to me?
Roll a history check.
I have a -1, Eric. We're gonna burn a luck point because that was that would have been a total of 0.
I love it.
We'll go for a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you've heard the name. You know he was arrested about a week and a half ago. But you know he's the opposite of little?
Oh, he's like ironic little man, like calling
Yeah.
the 7-foot tall dude tiny.
No, he's like an 8-foot tall Goliath.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. He's one of the top, like, he's almost what would be considered a large-sized Goliath.
Wait.
He has more giant blood in him than...
Am I assuming that the person named Lil Man would be in charge of the big boys?
I mean, maybe, with a 10. But they did say big. Is this big?
Is this big? Okay.
But they're trying to break out Lil Man up in the government district where they hold prisoners. And did you put it on speaker or did you put it on just you?
Just me, but with
Perfect.
everybody around, I'm probably gonna flip it to speaker
Perfect.
to get other people's input.
All right. So all four of you heard that then.
And we feel how about breaking people out of prison?
He's gonna cover the stone for Zane. Not yet, but we're figuring that out.
Okay.
Out.
Sorry.
We just need extra muscle. Can you send help? We're around the west side of the building.
I'm just gonna look at everybody else and just kind of
You'll know us. You sent us. And then it clicks off.
oof.
Wild.
By the way, Tommy, roll an insight check. Lemon and Cass do the same.
An insight?
Yep. Amy, go ahead and do the same as well.
Really?
21.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a
17.
phone.
An 18 plus 6, or 24.
Shit.
Beautiful.
I got a 16 minus 1, so 15.
Okay.
Still respectable.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Cass?
21.
Okay. Honestly, what did you get, Tommy?
17.
17. All right, all of you realize this is not how the phones or sending stones here work. You don't get a wrong number. Something isn't working right to get the wrong phone number. This This is weird. And your number is not even listed, Tommy.
So you have to know who you're calling.
Yeah, you have to know who you're calling.
Do I assume that somebody was intentionally trying to call me, or that something was sent somewhere that it should?
With the 17, no. No one's trying to prank you or nothing. Like, the voice didn't sound familiar, nothing.
Can I do a history check to see why little man is in jail?
Sure.
13.
13. With a 13... traffic violations. Lots and lots of traffic violations. He owes something around the realm of about 5,000 gold in traffic tickets.
Ooh.
So Max would be fun.
Amy's gonna go over to Tommy and be like,
Could I see your sending stone for a minute?
Yeah. And he's gonna hand it over.
can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's anything wrong with it?
Absolutely.
Never mind, that was terrible. I got a 2 plus, so 6, but still. It was bad, I rolled a 2.
No, everything looks fine.
Never mind.
This is weird.
Your phone is
Between
now
this-
goopy.
Between this and
Oh,
did
I'm sorry.
anyone
Do
else
you need
notice
this
earlier while we were walking? The power going out while we were walking earlier?
Yeah.
Power
that
went out when we
unusual?
were walking earlier?
The power went out while we were walking earlier. Yeah, and it's also unusual. Things are... Something's messing with shit.
Where does the power come from?
So yeah, I'm looking around. I'm staring at the sky. Just
And the sending stones are magic, right? Not electronic?
They are. They have electronic components and electronic additions to them, but like interfaces, but they run off of magic.
Have we decided if we're helping break someone out of prison, and if that is a good or a bad thing?
Honestly, I would think it was funny.
Okay, breaking people out of prison is funny.
When they're in jail for unpaid fines. That's fine.
Unpaid fines. Okay.
Okay.
But I
Just
feel
kidding.
I don't feel incredibly strongly either way.
Yeah, I don't really feel like we need to assist with this. Part of me is wondering if we should tell somebody. But I mean, like, I don't know if I care enough. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
They might
know I
just
don't
get
care.
caught trying.
They could, especially if Big doesn't send help.
Is what it sounds like.
Big never got the phone call.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we should focus on the fact that I should not have gotten that call.
Okay.
Like, what? Okay, so I dropped out of middle school, so somebody else here needs to tell me what could possibly make that happen.
Eric, can I roll to, what could possibly make that happen as someone who's lived in a science lab
Yeah.
now for...
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Roll an Arcana check. I think that's the most accurate that I can think of.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. Love it. Okay, so all the tech runs off of magic, and all the magic is augmented by technology. So the phone system at its most basic core is magical, augmented by some form of technology. The thing that makes the phone calls go through is more along the lines of the tech side, which could be related to that power failure that was mentioned. Like, if power is flickering and power is failing, you didn't notice it, but if that's happening, then it could be something to, like, it...
So just so I'm understanding this. So
Yes.
the magic powers the power plant thing, and the power plant powers the phones, or just the phones are tied to the same magic power source that the power plant's tied to?
Yes. It's a little bit of both.
All right.
So there is the phone powers the tech. The magic powers the tech. But the tech connects the phones together.
Okay, yeah. So it's a 3-part thing.
Yes.
Okay. I open my mouth and that information comes out, but it sounds cuter.
But it sounds cuter. Beautiful.
Any chance it's related to this Tau Tech thing that they're...
It-
looks around, trying to procure?
Potentially.
So, Tommy would have some sort of vested interest in what Tau Tech is about and what they could do, since they can make his bike. So, like, how integrated is Tau Tech specifically into the infrastructure of the city?
It is the predominant tech manufacturer in the city. Like, not a monopoly, but like it's 55% of the devices are Tau Tech. Your phones might be a T-phone.
Okay.
Okay, but when you say that, do you mean like just legally not a monopoly because they have good lawyers, or like like actually not a monopoly?
I mean,
Those are two wildly different things.
they're not quite a monopoly, right? Like,
Sure.
they have good lawyers, so they're also saying they're not a monopoly and they're winning the cases. But they also, the government here doesn't care about a monopoly. They're not trust busters or nothing. They don't. As long as your company isn't actually doing evil shit, they don't care.
Gotcha.
Openly evil shit.
Oh, openly.
And Tau Tech has not had any evil shit in Ural's lifetime.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting phrasing.
Okay,
Some of them.
okay.
Okay.
So not cartoonishly
For-
evil.
No.
Eric
for-
is
And
so sus
getting
right
away
now.
with it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, and again, Jedediah the Genius did not tell us what they were planning on doing with
No.
Tech.
He didn't even know what they were trying to steal.
Yeah.
I saved that man from getting killed by Amazon guards.
Wait, is Tau Tech also the ones who own this big department store?
No,
No, that's different. That's different.
that's
Okay,
different.
No, that's Fantasy Macy's.
Sorry. Sorry.
Magical coals.
I got confused.
All the fantasy parallels here.
Did he say who he got the tip from?
He
Big.
said Big was paying anyone who could get it 100.
And then Big went on to describe what the thing was, but then Jedediah left.
Yeah, Jedediah does not know what he was trying to steal, even a little.
But he wants to steal it from the power plant or just from Tau Tech?
From Tau Tech.
From Tau Tech. Okay.
But if it's something important enough to steal from Tau Tech, like, again, we have Jedediah on the case here. Like, if it's like a boatload of money, that's not going to affect how the city runs. If it's like, we're going to steal this magic crystal that just so happens to be the thing keeping the city afloat. Yeah, that's definitely something he would think to do. So we need more info as to what is happening with Big at Tau Tech. And
Do we want to try to go talk to Big?
Yeah, I feel like that's where this is leading. We want to talk to Big.
I mean, there's a few options here you guys could go through. Like, there's going to Tau Tech itself and figuring out from there what's going on. There's going to
Okay,
Big.
but like you can't walk into Google and be like, hey, what's your most stealable recent product?
No, but there are
We think
other
somebody's
more
trying to steal
PR-friendly
something
ways
from
to
you.
do it.
When
have
you're a
scientist.
private eye, you can do these things.
Yeah.
That's right.
And a scientist.
I'm also not trying to be friends with Fantasy Apple.
There's
Apple.
no way to look
Apple.
at the sending stone and try and figure out where the most recent incoming message was trying to go to.
Yeah, do we have sender ID?
You have caller ID. They came up as an unknown number.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. With
It
the
wasn't
burner
on your
stones.
friends list.
He's not in my circle, you mean?
He's not in your circle.
God.
Oh, no. Oh, man, I got charged for those minutes, is what you're telling me? Damn it.
Wasn't long distance.
Well, yeah, but if he's not in my circle, I only have 5 people in there. One of them's Bruce. Bruce is probably 4 of them.
Bruce's shop, Bruce, and the other Bruce's backup.
The shop
phone number.
line, his normal line. It's where he goes on weekends, and yeah,
Vacation home.
I need to be able to find the man. Anyway,
True. You do wreck your bike at weird points.
so if we talk to this guy Big, if we can get there fast enough, we could potentially leverage with him. Hey, your guys are about to walk into an ambush trying to bust somebody out of prison.
That's true.
Alternatively, if we help his guys break Small Man out of prison, then we can go up to him and be like, hey, we did you a favor.
By the
That
way,
would be the easiest way to find him.
Because it seems like your people are a little incompetent.
Just a wee bit. We bet Jedediah.
Just a wee bit.
So does this all of a sudden sound like we are breaking somebody out of prison?
How likely are we to get arrested?
I mean, you're breaking into a jail.
We really are breaking into the place that the cops are. So
It's true. Without a
we'll
plan.
be there.
Amy starts taking down in her notes, we break people out of prison when it benefits us.
Yes.
Yes.
You put a gold star next to that one.
Make sure to write this
Okay, I
one
mean,
down.
if we're-
Legality is not morality. Write that one down big.
Legality is not morality. Okay, got it.
Okay, so if we're breaking people out, here are some options. I can speak with some animals, convince them to help. I've got kumquat here. I can charm somebody.
Oh, are we saying what we can do right now?
Yes.
Okay, I can burn organic beings with my body.
That's
You
terrifying.
can't give people a death hug.
I know some people who would absolutely love you, Amy. Just letting you know that.
Oh, cool. We're all friends, right?
Yeah, why not?
Great. I'd love more friends.
That meme of Brooklyn 911. That's not what it's called. But I've only known Amy for 5 minutes. But if anything happened to her, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Perfect.
Brooklyn 99. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Lemon. Roll a retroactive persuasion check
Oh my gosh.
to determine your relationship with the cops.
Sure. Oh, I also message everyone in their heads and say, I can also talk to you psychically.
I mean, this is probably exactly what I wanted, to be honest, because I don't think he's got a good relationship with the cops, and I did get a 2 on the dice with a +0.
Oh,
So
Hell yeah.
fan-fucking-tastic. They hate you.
Amazing.
good. ACAB.
They hate you, but not bad enough that you already have a wanted poster. They just hate you.
Probably because you
That's
do the shit that they
worse.
can't. Ooh, are you like Batman? Are you a
done
vigilante?
anything
Are you fairy
specifically
Batman?
wrong? We just hate you as a person? That's so much
No, it's
worse.
because I'm from the slums. So
No, so the problem is in the slums, you have a better reputation than they do.
You're fantasy Batman.
Yep.
So they hate you for being better than them where there's technically more people.
Taliva's greatest detective, right here.
We need a J. Jonah Jameson type to get...
I need pictures of lemon little tart.
Little Tart!
Goddamn, Lemon Little Tart is his accomplices getting shit out of jail. And that's the headline for tomorrow.
Fuck yes.
All right. Jesus.
So what's even worse that we don't have a plan is that we don't know what plan is in place by the people we're supposed to help.
Okay,
We
out
just
of
know that
character,
they're there and they need muscle.
The plan that was made by the people in game, who probably are as smart as Jedediah, is no plan.
Probably.
There's no way that there is a plan.
They said they just
How-
needed muscle.
Get in, get him out. That's the plan.
Plan is
Honestly,
arrest the guy out of prison.
Reno, what you just said of like, they just needed muscle, that really sounds like, well, we pushed on the door and it didn't move, so we need more people to push out the door.
We tried to break
I'm
these
for it,
bars,
let's
but they
go.
won't budge.
I forgot my blowtorch.
We have liquid blowtorch that is sentient, which is awesome. So
Even better,
yeah, let's
you have
go.
someone who could squeeze through the bars.
That
Listen,
doesn't do
that's
much to get
thinking
people
with a
out
10.
of the jail, though.
I think I can
Amy
melt
doesn't know
bars.
that yet.
Oh, true.
Amy also doesn't know that people can't fit to her size.
There's that.
I mean, is everybody else in the lab also a goo person? Because she's presumably interacted with people who can't goo.
Yeah, okay, that's
No,
fair.
It's
people
also
who
that
can't goo.
no one's ever gone between bars, but nor has anyone ever not gone between bars.
No, that's true.
Scientific method, we have to try first.
Exactly.
That's fair.
You were
Isn't there a
taught
movie
science, not
Yeah.
reality. There's a difference.
We have a hypothesis, and then we have to test the hypothesis. Then we draw our conclusions.
Is it the Casper movie where he tries to lead somebody through a wall and they hit it and he comes back and goes, oops, sorry, and then he has to lead them around?
It's the equivalent of observation. I have broken 3 phones in my butt. Or in my foot. Conclusion. I have at least 3 bones. Strong evidence suggests a 4th.
So you guys are gonna go help break Little Man out of prison.
It does seem that way, yeah.
I guess.
Wild. Here we go.
Fucking
Or we're
We
gonna
have
be the
a
last
plan.
people standing.
We have a larger plan, and the plan is to impress Big and extort him for information on Toh'mak.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And you guys are just openly talking about your plans in the street to break someone out of prison.
I have no concept of being stealthy, so
That's
yes, for me
I
at least.
imagine we moved into an alley or something.
It's probably not the weirdest thing that you've heard somebody talking about while you're walking down the street.
It's also not the weirdest conversation that's happening on the street.
Probably not. Jedediah's
like-
from here.
I mean, there is a group of people in black cloaks that slip behind an alley and through a door that you don't see.
I want to follow them. Fuck Little Man.
Fuck Little Man, let's go to the strip club!
That's not what you said.
That would be
I mean,
a wild
sure.
experience for this child on her first day in the big city.
Are you guys gonna follow this random group down a fucking hallway?
I'm sure the strip club would be much better than let's break a man out of jail in the first day in your first big city.
I'm learning so many things. Just a
We're gonna be
sponge.
such good influences. Your
Oh
doctor
my
mom's gonna be
God.
so proud.
I think at some point when we're all like getting ready to head over to the prison, you guys are gonna see that Amy kind of, because all 3 of you have leather jackets, like her form is gonna shift so it looks like she has a gooey leather jacket on.
That's
Like she's
awesome.
never looked like she really has like clothes. She's just always been like curvy noodle. Now she looks like she also has a leather jacket on made out of green goo.
So you can just turn yourself into basically whatever you want with your jello?
Uh-huh. Can't you?
No, I'm pretty, usually when what I am changes, I end up needing medical attention.
Oh, I just thought because you were also green. Interesting. And then she writes down, not all green people are amorphous.
Oh no! Oh no!
She's learning so much today.
Not all green people. Oh no!
I would expand that to maybe only you are amorphous.
And goopy.
And Goopy.
Yes,
Possibly
you
only
and
you.
Goopy.
And
Okay,
you guys are
got
having
it.
this conversation as you're walking towards the jail and the sheriff's station. Lemon, you get to the front steps of the sheriff's station. I'm assuming there's dragging behind because you're pointed and direct, and you're that person in a big city who lives in a big city, and you just are used to the pace. You just go.
He knows how to be a fish.
We are going to
I don't even need to
complete
fly.
this. We are going to complete this solely because Lemon Little Tart is going to keep us on task. Like, all right,
Right?
here we go.
Like, that's good. Somebody in this group's got it.
Okay, so we're at the
Okay.
sheriff's. Why are we at the sheriff's station again?
Because
We're breaking
the
the man out of
jail.
jail.
We're
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
jail's attached to the sheriff's station.
Yeah.
That seems
All right.
problematic.
the front doors face towards the south. So to the west is the side that they said they were on.
Okay.
You guys walk around the west side and you see 3 people. Black leather jackets.
Not conspicuous at all.
No.
I do want to point out too that even though like Lemon's like the more serious, like keeping everyone on track, he's still got like you can't tell on his face or anything, 'cause, like he still has that fox face smile on.
He still looks like a cat who a knife's being pointed at.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So there's 2 gray elves and a gray Harengan. Just sitting
on the
and
last one.
sitting and playing cards. Very inconspicuously.
Wait, what was the last one you said?
A Harengan.
Ooh,
So it's a
rabbit
couple
folk.
of drow and a Harengan.
Oh, wow, we pronounce those differently. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say-
I've only
did you
ever
say
heard
Harengan?
Harengan.
Yep.
Yeah.
I say Harengan.
Yep.
I feel like you have to put the stress on hair, because it's... Even though hairs are
It's
not
a rabbit.
rabbits.
Yep.
You've ever seen a picture of a hare next to a picture of a rabbit? They are not the same.
No, one of them is a giant monster, and the other one's cute and fluffy.
One's a...
So you see these 3 people, all gray, in black not cloaks, black leather jackets, black pants, with boots on, playing cards.
Are those the people we're supposed to be helping? Because they don't seem to be actively helping someone get out of prison, and I am confused.
I don't think it's them.
I assume it's them.
The one of the drow says, "Go fish."
I'll go ask! And Amy starts to head over to go ask.
I follow behind Amy, but this is an important learning experience for her. I'll let her take lead.
Okay.
Hello,
No.
kind sirs. Are you the people who needed backup to help break little person out of prison?
I do a cursory glance around. How many people are there about the west side of this building, real quick?
Just the 3.
Just the 3,
Plus
okay.
you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
at this
Because I'm
moment,
not being quiet.
I'm
Great.
gonna fly into the air now, so I'm above them, hopefully unnoticed.
Roll a stealth check.
What is my stealth? It is +4.
You've just got to beat a 10.
That is a 16 +4 for a 20.
Yeah, they don't see you.
Kumquat stays behind, though.
We are your reinforcements who have been sent by the person who wanted to contact Big.
He's one of the drows. They says to the other, "Got any king?" They say, "Go fish. I fucking won, bitch." And he's like, "No, you did it." Just socks him with brass knuckles on. Just, I told you I won. By the way, yes. Looking right at Amy, just, yes.
Cassiopeia, they said yes.
Indeed.
The
Good
other
work, Amy.
drow stands up and is rubbing his jaw after just getting co-cocked for... He doesn't even know why. Just,
She writes down, after winning cards, you punch people.
So do you have any plan on how to get in or do anything, frankly?
Yeah, so, here's the plan. Pulls out a scroll.
Oh, okay, this is advanced.
This one can read.
Unrolls it, and it's a diagram of the jail.
No, can't
Okay.
read. Just looking at pretty pictures. Okay, let's back up there. Back up our expectations.
He's like, now that you guys are here, we have enough manpower to get in, get Lil Man out, and get away. Now, I've got a scroll of teleportation that'll get each of us to the safe house.
Fantastic.
And he hands all 4 of you a scroll of teleportation. It only goes to the safe house.
Amy takes it, goes to put it in her body. Like, sees it sizzling, goes, oops.
Well, I guess, because Lemon's, like, flying above, kind of scoping out the area.
Oh, yeah, so he only hands the 3. He
Kumquat.
doesn't...
We can hand one to Kumquat.
Yeah, no, Cassiopeia. I think kind of aware, just like, oh, we need one for the bee, too.
And hands you a second. So, Cass, you have 2.
Thank you. She gives it to the bee.
It's a dog
Buzz,
size bee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it carries the scroll in its legs and just flies straight up.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't fly
rendezvous.
up to me. It's just staying.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's just-
rendezvous with me. Because I don't want them
Perfect.
to know where I am.
Perfect.
So I
it's
look
just
at.
gonna sit there and hug this scroll.
So is there a door on the west side, or did their plan start with being on a side with no entrance?
So they move and behind there is is not an entrance, but a grate. And he's like, "This is the way. Back up." And he gets ready and starts casting a spell.
Wait, no. Let me look at that diagram. Amy, is your dog available and can hold a thing without burning it?
Uh-huh. And she's gonna pull him out of her body again.
They think this is the weirdest fucking thing, but they are here for it.
I think I just
Tommy's
came
just
up
gonna
with
nod
an
at them.
actual plan, and it's bring the scroll to the guy, and none of us have to go in.
That's brilliant.
it
Yup.
is.
Yep.
Okay.
I can also do that.
Oh, if you want to, that's fine too.
Okay, Goopy was born today, so I'm not sure.
Okay. It might be a little big for him.
Yeah, he's really
Okay.
mostly for tracking, so
Okay.
if he accidentally ate
Oh,
the
we
scroll,
can-
I would feel bad.
That's fair.
Kumquat can do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think without, as you're talking about that, Kumquat's just gonna like fly into the hole.
Well, because there's a grate there, right?
Yeah, but it's got the slatted bars, so he was just gonna blow open the wall and let everyone in and or out.
Of course.
These people have no plans.
He had a plan.
These
Break
people
down
have
the
bad
wall,
plans.
get in and out before
Yeah.
the cops found them.
So in this, Lemon kind of like hovers down, and he says, "Okay, tell me what this guy looks like. We'll send Kumquat in there. I just got to
So-
know who I'm looking for."
So little man is 8 foot tall,
Mm.
built like a tank, and he's got the mind of a hawk.
I don't know that your mind is a physical description.
What do you have the mind of if we're putting scales to animals?
Oh my god.
Wait, no, better question. Do you know Jebediah?
That fucking moron?
What's he got the mind of?
A squirrel.
Okay, great to know. We have a scale here. We have a scale.
Lemon is going to grab Cass's arm and say, "Okay, I need you all to keep a lookout. All right, I'm going to be very vulnerable while I peek through Kumquat's eyes. So make sure nothing disrupts me, okay?" All right.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure it's just like for a bonus action for like 6 seconds to see through
Okay.
the eyes of a familiar. And so I mentioned like eyes rolled back of the head. You know, the eyes are white.
yeah,
And so Kumquat's, while carrying the scroll, is just gonna go through those bars
Mm-hmm.
and
So
start
is
flying
amalgamation going too?
No, I'm gonna stay back. I'm like a plan 2 in case Kumquat doesn't work. And
Plan?
then when Lemon says that they're in a vulnerable state and like holds on to Cassiopeia's arm, Amy's gonna like turn into like a sphere and kind of like be like a stretchy thing around them, like a force field. Like she's just gonna like stretch herself and be. Plasmids are wild. Okay.
I think
Fantastic. I
I
love
think
it.
right before Lemon kind of wargs, she'd just be like, squeeze if you need backup.
I was like, I don't know about any hawks you've seen, but I feel like a hawk on an arbitrary scale of 1 to 20 has like a mind of a 2.
Yeah, hold on, let me see what I found. A stat block for a bee from Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
that I'm using, and his intelligence is a 1
Oh no!
Fun. Okay.
for a -5.
You
Good,
kumquat!
good.
No!
He's
Dex is a
half as
+3 though.
It's okay, guys. We
He is-
have plenty of these teleportation scrolls. It's gonna be fine.
So don't worry, he's half as smart as the person we're breaking out.
Oh my
No.
god.
All right, so Kumquat goes in the thing and finds himself in a jail cell
Mm-hmm.
with 20 individuals.
hmm
None of them are 8 feet tall.
Oh, great.
Roll a perception check for Kumquat.
Would it be for me? Because I'm
Yes.
peeking through Kumquat's eyes. Okay. Perception! That's a 14 plus 6 for a dirty, filthy 20.
Okay. You see him sitting across the hall? He was on an inside wall, so he wasn't accessible from any this is the closest they could have actually gotten. And he's squatting with another a very large ogre-like guy underneath of him as he's just pummeling this ogre's face. I told you I was getting out of here today. Don't believe me? Ask my boot. As he stands up and just stomps on him in the fucking face, just destroying his nose.
Yeah, Kumquat's gonna fly over there.
The little man's got some anger issues.
Great. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, hey, your dude's got anger issues. Are you sure? Are you sure you want him out?
Oh no, that's why he got arrested, because they confronted him about the fines, and he punched a couple of cops, and that doesn't go over very well.
No, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, get him out, get him out!
Oh my god.
So your bee makes its way through this through the bars.
Yeah?
Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check.
Cool. Kumquat's dexterity is actually better than mine.
Perfect.
That's a 16 plus 3 for a 19. Oh, I'm doing good.
You
I'm gonna
are.
fail so hard for like the next.
So he's
Big
flying.
roll.
So Kumquat came in near the ceiling and just stayed near the ceiling.
Mhm.
And most people, I don't know about you, but most people I've ever met, they don't look up or down. They
They
just
really
kind of look right here. in
With
the
my
middle.
OCD, I do look up at the
I said
corners.
most.
That's one of my.
I-
Yeah.
I'm always looking at the ground.
I look in 3 dimensions as well, but most society people don't. Nor do
People
board
who don't have
guards.
OCD.
Normies.
Yeah, normies. Normies are the guards right now, and they don't notice him. So he just flies right over top. You see guards walk right under him as he flies into the cell across.
What kind of bee is Kumquat?
Yeah, it's honeybee, I guess.
Okay.
So he flies over, and he's just in the other cell. Everyone outside in the main, that's able to look around, which is, honestly, Cass, your vision's impaired by gelatinous goop of Amy.
Sorry.
Amy, your eyes exist, so you
Yeah.
technically can take a look. Lemon, your eyes are in the back of your head, so it's Tommy and these other 3 bozos.
No
Perception
pressure.
checks.
Oh good, Tommy gets
I've
to look
done
at things.
So good at
He's really good
perception
at that.
checks all night, guys. I'm not bad. That's a 16.
16, nice.
Yeah. I honestly didn't expect that.
And
Good job.
Amy, what'd you get?
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, sorry.
You have eyes, you can see.
For perception, that's an 8
Mhm.
minus 1, so big 7. Big 7 energy.
Okay. I imagine your eyes on the inside, watching
Yeah.
Cass and Lemon.
Well, Lemon
Instead
said
of
that
the
they were in a
outside.
vulnerable situation, so she's not taking her eyes off Lemon.
Right? It's like hyper focus.
Yeah. Nothing will happen to my new friend.
You and the magic user notice 2 guards coming down the alley. You guys have a chance to act right now if you want to try and take them out. They're just on standard patrol. They didn't hear anything or nothing. Nor have they spotted you guys yet. Mostly because they're just chit-chatting. One's they're both halflings.
This is sad. Not the little guy.
Aww.
I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. They're coming. They haven't seen anything yet. And I have Trigger Happy McKee over here with a friggin' wand of fireballs or something like that.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna, like, put a hand on that guy's shoulder and just be like, you got anything quiet for them?
He looks at you, starts whipping together in his hand a set of glowing orbs. That's just like 3 orbs that look like they're juggling each other and just orbiting around. A little bit pinky in color. And he's like, I got just the thing. And he shoots a magic missile.
Okay, let's see what happens.
It's not a ton of damage, though.
He shoots the guy on the left first.
Oh, so they didn't hit all 3.
I'm gonna tell him to, if I can, I'm just gonna say focus one.
To do what?
Focused one.
Yeah,
I'll do
he's
the
focusing
other.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
so 2 on one, 1 on the other?
Yeah.
Okay, so he splits them the way for you.
What? I take it back. I want him to do all 3 on one. That's what I meant to say from the beginning.
Oh,
I'm just
focus
dumb.
fire. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 11. So this guy just and he just drops. His buddy, who was actually talking to him, says, "So hey George, what do you guys have? What do you and Charlene have planned for the night?" And he just drops.
As that happens, I would like to use a first level spell to cast Command, and I would like to use the command Grovel, so that he just drops prone.
He looks back at you, meets your eyes. How does your magic look for this command spell?
So, it's a wisdom saving throw on his part for 13, okay. But as it happens, the 3 bolts come out, and when he looks up, Tommy just has his hand crossbow pointed at the guy, and he just says, "Fall."
The guy
one word.
falls and immediately just prostrates right in front, right in front of you, but right next to his now dead friend. He's like, "Oh, please spare me!"
I'm immediately gagging the dude and probably tying his hands, and I'm gonna hog tie him. He's on the floor. I don't want to murder guards unnecessarily.
There's already one dead, so I mean, there's that.
But I didn't do it, so that's fine.
It's true. It's true. That wasn't you. That was Big's guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll hog tie this guy and bring both bodies out of sight.
Perfect. There's a couple of trash cans nearby, empty.
Oh, yeah.
That they'd fit in.
If I see Tommy going to try and hide the dead body, Amy's gonna be like, "I could dissolve that if you want."
I don't want to do that to your psyche.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe next week.
I'm not that desperate yet.
We're not there yet.
Love it.
So yeah, just the dead one in one, and then the other guy in the other, hogtied gag putting down. Before I put the cover on, I'm just gonna be like, just don't move and put the cover on.
Okay, he's just hogtied. He's like, okay, I'll just chill.
Gagged. I don't want him screaming. Yeah, that's perfect. And just click the lid on it.
All right, fantastic. So you just knocked out one guard, incapacitated one guard, and oops, he killed the other. Meanwhile, Kumquat is inside, about to approach this Goliath, I presume.
Yeah, he's going to hover down, fly down in front of the Goliath's face. A little ways back. So he's now right up in his business.
Okay. He stares at it.
Kumquat offers the scroll.
He's got to roll a perception check. He doesn't notice it. He rolled a 4 on the die.
Oh my gosh. Kumquat flies above him
what
and
are you
drops
doing
the
here,
scroll
you-
on his...
And he's like swatting at it.
Oh
Not
my
trying to
God.
hit it, but like, get out of here, you
Kumquat
big...
flies above him and drops the scroll on his head.
What the... And he opens it. Ah. I see. Hey, Pete, can you read?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
Pete is just this little gnome who comes over with his monocle, closes his left eye, he's got the monocle on his right, and says, "Yeah, just say the safe word. That's what it says." And little man looks at him and says, "Thanks, Pete, you're a champ." Obbledy-boo! And he just, boom, disappears and goes right back, and he disappears.
That's so messed up. I think you can take 8 people with teleport. This asshole just goes
Thanks, Pete. You're a great guy. Boom.
Bye.
Dips out.
Great.
Bye.
Yeah, for an action, I put Kumquat into a pocket dimension,
Okay.
and then for another action, I bring Kumquat back out next to me,
Outside next
Oh,
to you.
that's cool.
outside the jail. Yeah.
Fucking A. Now, there is only 6 more of these teleportation scrolls, and you guys have your choice of what to do. You just finished breaking Lil Man out, and honestly, the easiest fucking way. The easiest fucking way of I'll just fucking get him a teleporter scroll. What the fuck? Why not?
Yeah, that was a great plan. Good job, Cassiopeia.
Yeah, truly.
Let me roll perception for those guards yet, and see if they've noticed that Lil Man's missing.
So, do we want to
No.
go back to where these go?
I mean, yeah, we gotta talk to the people that we did this for.
Okay.
And then Amy disappears.
Ah, shit. And he's just gonna start reading his scroll really quick because he just wanted to go alone.
All right, time to move.
Yep. And all of you guys disappear using up the one scroll.
I guess technically we only need to use one of these.
Technically, we just burned like 6 scrolls of high level magic.
I guess I could say that when Tommy said, yeah, that Amy was like, okay, teleported all of us.
Okay,
So,
if you want to.
so we just used one. So everybody else
Perfect.
still has theirs.
So you guys have 2 scrolls.
No,
of-
3.
No, I gave mine up.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Lemon used his to get Lil Man.
right.
So you guys have 2 of 2 scrolls, one for Cass and one for Tommy, of scrolls of teleport to Big's safe house.
Got it.
Awful specific. Might come in handy later.
It is awful specific, but unfortunately that's the way the spell was written.
Yeah.
And yes, it can teleport up to 8 creatures. Based on the reader's choice.
Reader's choice.
Oh, hey, they do not have the smartest fucking people. Obviously.
Really?
You bet Jedediah,
No
you
way.
bet. I mean,
No way.
you guys appear in this warehouse, and all the lights are actually off. Does anyone have dark vision?
Do
Yes.
it? Hold on. Oh, I
Cass
do.
does.
Do not. No, we established this.
You
Fairies somehow do not have dark vision.
Yeah, I have
Mhm.
60 feet of dark vision.
And I'm pretty sure Tommy the orc actually does.
Yes.
All right. So the three of you are able to see out and about, and there are people on the fringes, but like people shapes of all sizes. And a light comes on in the distance as you see a fairy walk out. He's about 3.5 foot tall, about the same, well, just about the same size as Lemon. He plays with his bowler hat and says, "Yeah, the name's Biggs. What actually brings four strangers here?" And that is where we're ending the session tonight.